Hello boys. Welcome to a new video. In this video I will show you 5 types of players that you will meet in Prison Royale. The dude that believes everything is a player, that will believe everything that people will tell him. He is the guy that listens to the guy saying, spam me to get free loot at the beginning. He can be decent in FPS games, so he might have a few occasions getting top 10 or even winning some games. He knows how to loot and how to shoot and has some knowledge that will let him to outplay worse players. His problem is that he is too naive, making his in-game life very hard. The clueless guy doesn't know what the game is about. He just plays it because some of his friends are playing it and because it is popular. He is the kind of guy that only plays the hype games. FPS games aren't his type of game, and he isn't good at them. He doesn't know what he is doing or what he is supposed to do. He always dies as one of the first to die. He barely gets kills. He barely gets loot because others are faster than him. He just runs around cluelessly and gets easily killed. He will most likely stop playing the game after a few days. The noob is someone that thinks he has a good understanding of the game, but he actually doesn't. He doesn't play the game to win, because he will never win. He loots on the places where there are a lot of other players. He takes on fights that he will rarely win. The kills he gets are easy. He never manages to find good loot and he rarely makes it in the top 10. The camper is a player that doesn't move a lot, which is kinda obvious. He goes to a place where he knows he will find loot and where he knows he can set up for encounters that he can win. Most of the time he can get to the last 10 to 5 players alive, but his skill and his game sense are not on the top level, so winning for him doesn't occur very often. He doesn't get an insane amount of kills, and most of his kills aren't that hard. It's mostly on stationary targets, or on players that are looting, or in another engagement. Although it can happen that he gets some nice shots when he manages to find good loot. The pro is the player that almost wins every game that he plays. He thinks the game is easy for the most part. At the beginning he will go to places where only a few people go to, maximizing his chances on good loot. He is good at FPS games, is smart enough to outplay other players and almost always ends in the top 5. He can win by getting a lot of kills, or just by playing tactically and only taking out the threats. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you want more videos like this. Subscribe if you want to see more Prison Royale content and leave a comment with the type of player you think you are. Thanks for watching and see you later boys.